It's all too easy to blame someone for being overweight. Oh, they just eat too much. But it turns out that once you've been fat, your body can't easily forget it, no matter how much weight you lose. New research suggests that fat cells literally have a memory of past obesity, making it harder to keep the weight off when you gain weight. Fat cells increase in size and in number. And when you lose weight, those fat cells shrink, but they don't disappear. According to senior author Laura Hint of ETH Zurich, these fat cells have an epigenetic memory of the obesity they've experienced. Epigenetics is about how your behaviors and environment can change how your genes work without altering the DNA sequence. It's like some genes are marked with sticky notes to turn them on or off. In the new study, published in Nature, Hint and her colleagues showed that these sticky notes stay in place long after you've lost weight. The researchers followed two groups of genetically identical mice, one group that had been obese since birth and another that had undergone a procedure to remove most of their fat. In both groups, the scientists looked at how active certain genes were in the fat cells. Even though the obese group had lost half of their body weight by the end of the experiment, their fat cells still had epigenetic marks that made genes linked to inflammation and fibrosis, or scar tissue, more active. Meanwhile, the activity of genes that promote normal fat cell function was still being suppressed, and this pattern was similar to what's seen in humans. The researchers also looked at how quickly the mice gained weight when they were switched to a high-fat diet. Compared to lean mice, the formerly obese mice regained weight more quickly, and also absorbed more fat and sugar from their food. Hint says the results do prove a direct causal link between the remaining epigenetic marks and these processes, but it's a biological basis for weight regain that hasn't been demonstrated before. We show that if you've experienced obesity, your body will tend to return to that state faster than if you've never experienced it. The researchers say the findings don't mean people shouldn't bother dieting or getting weight loss surgery. Instead, the team hopes their work will help people understand that losing weight is only one part of the battle. It's not just a question of willpower or motivation. There are biological factors at play here, says co-author Patrick Ament of ETH Zurich. Our results also help to reduce the stigma associated with obesity because it is not just a matter of personal weakness. And there's some good news. The team discovered that physical activity can reverse some of these epigenetic changes. In a separate experiment, they found that mice that ran regularly had epigenetic marks in their fat cells that were closer to those of lean mice. As for whether these epigenetic marks stick around permanently, the researchers say more work needs to be done. In studies in cells grown in the lab, they found that some marks disappeared after several weeks, while others persisted for more than a month. Hint says it is likely that the marks that stick around longer are the ones that have the biggest impact on weight regain. She'd like to see future research identify exactly which epigenetic marks those are and what roles they play. The scientists also want to learn more about what causes these epigenetic changes to occur in the first place and whether drugs could help to erase them. Meanwhile, they hope their findings will encourage doctors to provide more support to people who have lost a significant amount of weight. Results suggest that these people should be monitored more closely and supported in the long term because their fat cells haven't returned to normal yet. Thanks for watching this episode. We've made thousands of educational videos over the years, and we've been able to offer them for free because of our patrons. So to all of our patrons, thank you for what you do to make this happen. If you're not a patron but you want to learn more about what that means, you can go to our support page.